Hey traders, good morning. Welcome to our channel. I'm a trader and trainer, Mr. Paras over here. So today we are going to do the pre-market live analysis since 10 minutes are left for the markets to open over here. And the markets closed around in the previous day in a very bullish momentum on the Independence Day itself. So let's do the analysis of all the scripts that we are going to trade, starting with the SPY, and then we are moving on to the NAS 100 and the US 500 and other scripts as well. And if you have any query regarding the same, you can put in the comment section. If you want me to do analysis of some specific script, you can also write that in the comment section. Okay, so let's start with the SPY itself. And for analysis, we are going to go with the weekly analysis. First, we are starting with the weekly analysis, whereby we can see that actually the SPY is in a good range towards the upside from the starting of the I think April onwards. From the first week of April, the market has been in the bullish range in a quite superior movement, creating a new low, high highs and higher lows in the passage. And now what is happening and what is that is expected in the market is, so let's understand how we are looking at the analysis. These are the major key levels which you can look over here. This is the major resistance level which is above the which the price has already crossed towards the upside. The price has already taken out this major liquidity. The trend line trap has already been scored by the market itself, whereby the price went towards the downside and it took a V-shaped recovery towards the upside, which is quite uncommon. As you can see in the past years or in the past weeks, there was nothing as common like this. The price usually used to go in a momentum towards like this, but this was a very highly volatile market, whereby we could have seen the huge negative momentum in the market because of the tariff wars and other news or other economic indicators responsible for the same. And afterwards, the market jumped towards the upside again, giving us new, you can say, new highs of the market. The SPY is at all-time highs over here. If you look at the weekly chart, from the 1997 itself, the SPY is at leading at the highest price itself. And this Independence Day has actually moved the SPY towards the highest point over here, around 630 level, 625. And now what we are expecting in the market. So let's say coming to the current perspective of the market, if you look over here, the recent price action is telling us that the price, after creating a new sell leg in the market, price has created a good buy leg over here. So price has created a huge buy leg towards the upside and created new higher highs and higher lows, and has already taken out the stop losses of all the sellers in the market. So this major previous resistance in the market at the levels of around 600 and 625, these are the levels where the major liquidity is of the sellers, because all the sellers have put the stop losses above these levels and have started selling towards the downside. And in the last few days, on the last 2 days, the market on this Independence Day, what did actually happen over here? Or in this last week, what did actually happen? That the price has taken out all the sellers stop losses in the market. So this is how we have to read the quite price action over here. And now what are we expecting, since this is the past decoding? What are we expecting now for today and in the coming weeks itself? You will see that the price has to take or has to create a new sell leg. Okay, price, if even if the price wants to continue towards the upside, the price moves in the price moves in legs. The price created the sell leg over here, and then the price created a buy leg over here. And now what is imminent in the market, or what is inevitable, is a pending sell leg over here. So to understand that the price will try to create a push towards the downside, we have to look, or we have to confirm the moving averages, or let's say the moving price action on the shorter time frame. So now let's move on to the daily chart and let's see what's happening over here. So over here, as I told you, on this day, the previous day, the market has created a new high of all time, and price has also taken this a huge liquidity chunk from this levels. And from here, what we can see exactly on the daily level itself, the price quoting out the market structure, you will see the price creating a new series of higher highs and higher lows like this, and this and this. Okay, so this is the major, you can see, market structure, that the price is creating a series of high highs and higher lows. Now what we are understanding over here is that this level of 626, I think exact level of, over here. Exactly 626 level is the major resistance level over here. Okay, and this major level of over here using the magnet of 591.89 is the major chalk. So this will be regarded as a change of character. If the price goes below this level, then the market will turn bearish on a daily chart. But till now, as you can see from the previous market structure as well, the price is creating a series of high highs and higher lows from the April onwards itself. And price is in a bullish momentum. And we are not expecting this to turn around in a very near future. The price has to cross all of this liquidity and then tell us by going below 591 that the price really wants to go towards the downside. Okay, and moreover, what is actually happening is that the price is actually exaggerating, or you can say extending its buy leg over here. So prices keep going towards the upside with no signs of bearish reversal, which is actually problematic for the buyers itself, because as soon as all the late buyers are who are coming after this breakout, after the major breakouts over here, they're putting the stop losses to the nearest levels like this and 600. So till 600 level, I can expect once the market will turn around, it will try to come back and take a pullback till 600 level over here. So right now, buying for a very long period of time, you know, for swing trading or itself, I would believe this is a little bit riskier, as what is imminent and what is inevitable is the pullback in the markets. As you can see that the price is in a continuous momentum towards the upside. And what is pending in the market, because as you can see in the previous nature of the price action as well, after giving a good higher high, price gives us a higher low, again a higher high, again a higher low. And what is right now, the price has created a new higher high. So what is expected in the price is to price create a new higher low and then continue the structure towards the upside, or by breaking towards the downside, price can continue towards the downside as well. But right now, in the very short momentum or in the very near future, what is expected is the pullback, which is actually pending from a lot of period of time. So this is the daily chart over here. Now coming a little bit towards the intraday trading itself, we are going to see the 1 hour chart itself. Okay, so this is the 1 hour chart. I'll just loosen up the session breaks over here. Okay, so looking at the 1 hour chart, what is expected today as well, since the market is about to start in the next 2 minutes, what we are really expecting for the market for today's scenario is to give us a little bit retracement towards the downside before going towards the upside as well. So over here as well, if you look at the 1 hour chart from the list, this level itself, the price is creating a series of higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, a new high, high, higher low, a new high, high, higher low, and a new higher high. So every chart, whether it's weekly, daily, on a short term, on a long term, and even very short term basis, it is expected the price should take a reversal, and only then we can expect the price to continue further in the future. Okay, coming back to it. So as I told you, in the short term time frame as well as in the long term time frame, we are expecting a price to give us a pullback, at least at the levels of 610 and 600, because it is very important. If even if I try to buy from here, let's say if I have a conjecture and I want to buy from these levels, it will become next to impossible to actually get good risk reward trades towards the upside, as we can see a lack of liquidity on the upside, but there is much more and higher liquidity on the downside levels. And as you can see, as the market has opened, the market has started with a gap down itself. So whatever I'm trying to say to you right now is trying to make sense. And the live market or the live price action has also given us the same candle over here. The price gap down for today. If we'll go on a 5 minute chart today, you will see a huge gap down in the market, because in the 5 minutes as well, the price was expected to create a lower low over here. After creating this good bullish move towards the upside, we are expecting that the price to create towards the going towards the downside. Now, doing intraday trading for today is very high, it can be highly rewarding as well, or for while this week, For that, we have to come to the major forex news that is happening in the all over the world today or in this week. What are the things that is going to hamper your intraday trading? Is the first very important USD news over here. This exactly the FOMC meeting minutes are going to be released on the Wednesday itself. So we are going to connect on the Wednesday for the pre-live market analysis as well, and we are going to discuss good things about this as well, like what can be the plan for the today's trading itself, and so on. Try to subscribe to the channel, guys. We are going to meet every day for the pre-market live analysis, and then we start with the premium Zoom call with our premium clients. Now, for now, we have to understand what price action is saying for the different things and how can we make profit out of it. Okay, so till now whatever we have discussed, and the price right now today when it is when it has gapped down, it is actually following the caricature or the planning that we have taken for today. So what is expected from here is if the price wants to continue today, okay, so either the price can go like this, or the price can go like this, or the price can go sideways. So these are the three legs that the price can create today. Okay, and looking at the previous past levels, and as well what is expected right now is that the price will try to go a little bit towards the upside, and the major probability says that the price will continue the momentum towards the downside. So the downside leg has the highest probability, but it will be formed, I believe, after some kind of pullback in the market, because the price is already in the closing of the last year as well, the price closed on the downside momentum. Let's zoom in to understand better over here. So last closing day was also a downside, and as well as you can see, the price gap down. So this is a continuous sell leg over here. So in the short term, what is imminent now, you can answer as well in the comment section. The price is expected to go a little bit towards the upside, and then might continue the momentum towards the downside. This is expected from now on. Okay, so this is what we are trying to understand. The reading the price action actually gives us the whole outlook of how can we trade for the whole day. We don't need any kind of tips or signals to get on the trades or get premium trades and get good returns. If you understand the price action well, if you can read the charts like a book, it will become very easy for you guys. And if you need any help regarding the same, you're always welcome to contact us on our email as well. I will put the email on our description, so you can email me your queries as well, and you can also put the queries in the comment section. I will try to help you best over there as well. So for today, as I told you in the SPY, it is expected the price, let the price little bit move towards the upside. Even if it's a single green candle, I would not try to directly sell from this level, because this is a continuous sell leg. I need a proper buy leg before it wants to go towards the downside. And in the second case, in a very low probability case, if today, what will happen if the price try to move towards the upside and create a new higher high above these levels? That can also happen, but that is a very, very low probability, as even every time frame, let it be long term, let it be short term, it is saying that the sell leg is imminent in the market. Okay, guys, sorry for the pause. The rain has started. It has become mesmerizing, awesome weather over here in the Himalayas. Okay, so for now, what is happening right now? The price is creating a good bearish candle in the market. So what we are looking for is expecting the price a little bit go towards the upside and then go towards the downside. Now let's come to the next script in the market. Let's move on to the NAS 100 chart. Okay, so NAS 100 chart is also like same, but right now if you look from the long term basis, let's look at from the I can see daily basis. In the FOMC last time, I think in the NFP on the Friday, we have created a profit of $1,206. I've also uploaded the video on our channel as well. You can directly watch the video of how we have read the price action, and we have made risk reward of 1:5. Okay, so now let's move it over here and let's see what is happening in the NAS 100. So as you can see, the same kind of caricature in the NAS 100. The price has taken the all-time highs. The price has taken out this major liquidity over here, which was expected, and same things are expected in the NAS 100 as well. Before the market actually wants to continue towards the upside, or it can continue towards the upside, what is expected the price to get these levels over here. So the option traders or the future traders who are trading for the long term over here for the swing trading itself, mark these levels. These are going to be stop loss. These are going to be hunted for their stop losses itself. So we can actually look for put betting in the market, or put side buying call option, put side option buying over here. And if you want, if you're an option seller, you can actually start selling call options over here, and you can target around 21,000 itself. And if you are actually lucky, the price can go up to 20,000 for good reversal as well. So why it is going to happen as well. Let's understand a simple logic over here. This is the major trend line liquidity that the price is creating now onwards over here, and we are expecting that the price should take out this trend line and try to induce all the sellers over here to come and sell in the market. The price will try to do something like this, and then will try to go above in the long run itself. Now coming to the short term and a 5 minute 1 hour chart over here, you can see that over here, unlike SPY, the price has been consolidating a lot. So over here we can see that the price over here has been consolidating in the recent few days. Rather than saying that the price is creating a new highs and high lows, this is a known as consolidation over here. And in this consolidation, we can see that the price has already created the sell leg over here. But still, I would suggest that there is a lot of liquidity at the level of 22,600, and a lot of much more liquidity for the huge sellers or buyers for the 22,400 over here. So you need to watch out these major two levels over here. First, as I told you, 22,650 around this level, and the levels of 22,400. These are the two major levels which we can look for targeting if you are looking for selling itself. These are the two major levels in which we can target for the future. It might not happen in a day or two. It might take over the whole week for this to happen, but it will happen, that's for sure. And the low probability says that for now, the market can continue upside as well. If there are still foreign economic news that is actually favorable for the market doesn't care about much about selling itself or stop losses towards the downside. First, the market will go into the bullish momentum, as the it can only happen with the fundamental, because all the technicals that we are reading right now, it is showing that the market really wants to go towards the downside and not towards the upside. But as we can see that we are also the fundamental analyst while trading in the markets. If these news or these economic news are going to be kind of favorable in the market, the unemployment claims which has to be released on the Thursday itself, and the Wednesday FOMC meeting minutes are going to be released in the market. So these two news stays positive for the index, then we can expect a little bit push towards the upside again, but that is very low probability. Technically speaking, the market should look for stop loss hunting first before actually moving towards the upside. Okay, so let me mark the levels as well. Let me delete this and this. Okay, so this is the major outlook for SPY and major outlook for NAS100. If you have any queries, you can put it in the comment section. I'm watching the comment section as well. So now let's go on to some scripts. Let's look at the Apple today. Apple has started with a good gap up in the market and then started falling towards the downside. Okay, and in the same case over here, in the Apple itself, the price is creating, if we look at the price action, the price has been creating a series of higher highs and higher lows in the market towards the upside only. The price has created a buy leg, good buy leg in the market. From this point, it was a huge consolidation, but I think from the 30th June onwards till now, 7th July, we can see that the whole month has been positive in the market. And expectedly, the same thing is happening over here. All stocks and all the indices are saying that the sell leg is actually pending in the market. It might be small, but it might be big as well, depending upon all the fundamentals and other economic news that are going to hit the market this week and this month. We can expect the market to go a little bit bearish. So if you're looking for buying, I'm not saying it might not go upside, but there is a low probability. So you need to adjust your risk adjustments. You need to watch your capital before taking a buy trades over here. But after a good sell leg, we can expect a buying momentum. If the price actually continues towards the downside, creates a new good higher low itself, and then we can expect in the market to continue towards the upside. But for now, if we are looking for today's market, let's look at the 5 minute time frame, how the 5 minute time frame is doing over here. So right now, as we can see that the market in the previous day as well has created a good new highs. The market started gapping up, taking out all the liquidity from the upside, and has started a good bearish candle towards the downside. And that's actually what we are trying to do. So for today, for short-term trading, you can expect the target level of 210 to be taken care of. So you need to find your good selling entries before you can actually start targeting this level. But this is a level which we can expect today that can be taken out by the market itself. Already the market has taken out the upside liquidity over here. So price in the opening candle itself, by gapping up and giving a huge momentum, as you can see the wick towards the upside, the price has already taken care of the buy side liquidity. So now what's pending is the sell side liquidity over here. The stop losses below these levels of 213.14, 211, 212, 200, and then finally, just hold on guys. Yeah, so next level of 210. So for today, expectedly, we can expect the market to go, below the 210 level. It might happen today as well. It might take a day or two. So try short. If you're shorting, you can be highly aggressive in this nature, because all the price action is stating that the price really wants to go towards the downside itself. Okay, so this is the nature that you have to adopt. You can expect the price to go any side, but we have to divide and conquer. That means we have to look whether the price wants to go towards a downside or upside in a high probability. Nobody knows where the price is going to go, guys. This is the analysis that we do to understand the risk management and the applicability of the same on our capital itself. We don't want to get rushed into something which is not highly probable, because then the chances of making profit and the chances of losing your capital becomes higher. So what is favorable for us, which is high probability and which is pending in the market? So looking at the SPY itself, and you can see the whole market today, the change is in negative itself. Even the Tesla, if you will look, it's -7%. The Tesla has actually gapped down a lot. Okay, and this might be because of the news of the the party system, and the Elon Musk actually creating a new party and taking political forums over here. So this might be fundamental effect itself, because the price has actually gapped down 7%, which is a huge, you can say huge move for the market itself. But it is not so uncommon for the Tesla itself. As you can see on the previous day itself, the price was trailing at 317 and the price closed at 294. And today the price tried to reach towards the upside again to 317, but the price gapped down today again. And if you look at the pattern, the price is actually telling us what the pattern we can follow in the Tesla. So all the Tesla traders, you can see that the market gaps down, move towards the upside, market little bit move towards the upside, goes down and goes towards the upside. Today, the market has gapped down a lot. A lot means the price has taken out the low of the previous 2 days over here. So we can expect a little bit bullish move towards the upside. So except all over the other scripts, we can expect the market to pull back, the Tesla to pull back a little bit. So 3 to 4% it might go towards the upside again. 7% is not a very small number, which we expect that the market to go towards the downside again and again. Okay, so a major pullback is expected in Tesla, something like this and this. If the market fails to do so, the low probability says that the market might continue towards the downside, but it might not be, and high other probability says that it will become sideways. So if it is not able to recover itself within a short period of span, then we can expect some kind of sideways momentum, because all the institutional buyers and sellers will try to protect their positions in the Tesla itself, and they will not allow the price to go further towards the downside. If you can say there are much more harm if the price goes down, rather than harm in price going towards the upside. So this is the major Tesla chart. Let's look at the daily as well, so that we can understand what can happen in the coming weeks or the coming days. So if you will look at the daily chart, the price is highly consolidating at these levels. No doubt the price is gapping up and gapping down on the very short term time frame. But look at this major from this April onwards, where the SPY actually has taken a toll towards the upside from the April onwards. As you can see, the SPY has been moving towards the upside, but against that, against the whole index, the Tesla is not moving at all. Rather, it has been in the sideways momentum that shows the weakness in any kind of script in the market. And that's what you can do for the second type of fundamental analysis. You can actually start comparing, those scripts against the major indices, so that you can understand the major weakness and the strength of the same. So looking at the SPY as the index, the April momentum was towards the upside, a huge momentum towards the high rise and high lows, while the Tesla has been consolidating, showing weakness in the coming future. Because if the price cannot go beyond, if the whole index and the whole market and the whole economic factors are saying positivity, but simple some script is not telling us, that means if the SPY goes down, there is a huge potential the Tesla would fall much below, because then because of the weakness itself, it will not be able to hold when the whole market is going downside. Then there is no point, Tesla will be able to hold itself. So we can expect the prices to go below 200 level exactly, actually, because it is not very you can say it is not very impossible to say, because there is a lot of weakness in this script right now. Okay, coming on to the next is the Meta. So let's look at the Meta. now you can see the difference. As I told you, from the April itself, it has been moving it like a spy. Okay, so look at the Tesla and look at the Meta. So you can compare the two charts. When the indices is towards the upside, the Meta is also, or the other scripts are also moving in the same way, creating a series of high highs and high lows. But Tesla was in a consolidation form, showing the weakness and the strength against the major global index. So this is how you do the fundamental analysis while you're trading in the very short term market, and you are understanding the price action as well. Now looking at the let's go on to the Meta for the shorter time frame on a 5-minute chart. So let's look over here. So what we can expect in Meta today. Let's see. Let me delete this. Okay, so let's see what happened in the previous day. If you will look over here. So on the previous day, the price actually gapped up and then started moving, started falling towards the downside. And today the market has actually, opened up the sideways. Looking at the smart money concepts and the smart institutional price action over here, according to me, whatever is here right now, the price has taken out this major liquidity, the trend line liquidity that has been formed by the institution itself. And they have, by the opening candle, you can see a huge bearish candle that the price wants to go towards the downside. So this is known as locking up all the selling side liquidity in the market, or the sell side liquidity. That means now expected and the high probability is that the price will try to go towards the upside today. So we can expect the levels of 700 like this, 722 level to be taken out, and it is not very impossible that the price can go above previous day high of the 720 or 730 level as well, because the price has already swept the downside liquidity. Very low probability says that the price might continue towards the downside itself. If the SPY is going down and other indicators start going downside, then we can expect, if the price starts falling downside, we can expect the level of 700 and 710 to be taken care of. So we can expect the bounce back till 100, 710. But for me today, I think it will be a little bit positive. As you can see, it is actually positive from the other scripts. If you look at the other scripts, it is -8, -0.4, while the Meta is in actually a little bit towards the positive side. And that's, you can say that's the outlier, because this is not normal data. While other scripts are going towards the downside, we can see that the Meta is going towards the upside. Now it might be because the NAS 100 is also going towards the upside, so this is highly correlatable with NAS 100 and less with SPY. Okay, so as I told you, the expected level actually is now breaching up till the 720, and you can also expect the levels of 730 to be taken care of. Okay, guys, so this is the major analysis for the today. We have done a lot of good analysis in the SPY as well, and other scripts as well. If you have any script that you want to recommend, you can put in the comment section. We are going to meet tomorrow on the same channel, so do not forget to subscribe and like the video, guys. And if you have any questions, you can email me at the rate at my email ID, THENOVELASSET@gmail.com. Okay, I'll put up in the description as well. Till then, hasta la vista. See you in the next video.